Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm the RV Wingman. Here is where you're going to hear the truth. We're going to talk about things that most people don't want to talk about the truth, about honesty, about responsibility, and about holding people to their word, including each other to our word. So on today's video, I've got another phone call I'm going to be playing from somebody that had a bad experience at Camping World, go figure. I've got a Camping World agreement in front of me, and I'm going to show it to you here in just a couple of minutes and see what you think about it, because I'll bet you have never seen this. And in fact, I'll bet you even if you saw it and you were a Camping World customer, you never even read it. You didn't really read it. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to start it out with a, actually I'm going to start it out with this voicemail. Then I'm going to read you an email that this woman wrote to me, and she wants a little bit of Wingman advice. So if you've not yet contacted me, my contact info is in the description down below. There's a link, and when you click on it, it will open up to just all different kinds of things, links, RV dealers that I think that you should consider, giving them the opportunity to earn your business, where I buy my shirts and that kind of thing. So click on the description down below, or you can scan the QR code you see on the screen. It will take you to that same page. All right, let's go ahead and play this voicemail. Like I said, it never ends. These people that wake up from the ether, so to speak. It's like after you've had a colonoscopy, you wake up, wow. And most of the time that's pretty good, but I don't know. Most of the time when people wake up after a Camping World colonoscopy, it's like there's somebody still up there, if you know what I'm talking about. Here's this voicemail.
Hey, Alan, my name is David. I'm old, too. I'm 73. I helped my son purchase a 2020 Mallard pull-behind trailer at Camping World, and I think they overcharged him and made him finance a lot of stuff that I just don't think, I think we overpaid for the darn thing, because when I tried, he ended up moving to Hawaii, and since I helped him get it, with my name on it, so I took over the notes, and we still owe $20-something thousand on the darn thing, and we're paying $330-something a month on it. But I just want to see, I heard something about a lawsuit about them overcharging, and I wanted to see about it. But I'm interested in knowing what and how they did that, because I went back to try to trade it with them, and they only wanted to give me $16,000 for the darn thing.
Okay, David, thank you for your voicemail message. You are not alone. There are many, many, many people that I believe that they were preyed upon. It's predatory tactics. And Camping World would deny this. Oh, it's all in the agreement. And I'll show you some of this stuff in a minute. But you signed it. As I said, this channel is about the truth. It's about responsibility. And some people don't want to do the right thing. They just don't. They want to do the right thing for them, no matter what the cost is to the other party. And if Camping World is willing to take your RV in and you can write a check for $4,000 or make payments on it, your son is in Hawaii, probably not going to be able to use it. That may be the cheapest route for you to go, David. Just write a check and suck it up, and I know it's painful. I say that I know I've got all kinds of metaphors and analogies, and some of them make sense and some of them don't, but buying an RV for a lot of people is like going to Las Vegas, meeting somebody, falling in love, getting married at a wedding chapel, and then find out about 8 or 10 weeks later that she's pregnant. After you go, oh my God, what did I do? You are saddled with a responsibility that you had no idea, and now you get to pay for it for the next 15 years or 20 years for a lot of people that buy an RV. Now, for some people that are RV buyers, that's fine. They can afford it. They understand the responsibility. But for too many of them, I think that it is a spur-of-the-moment thing. Let's take a trip out to Las Vegas. Man, I fell in love. We got married. And all of a sudden, one day they wake up, they go, oh my God. And that's what this channel is trying to help prevent you from being in that situation. Again, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you think that there's a better way for David to get out of this thing. I mean, he helped his son. A 2020 Mallard is not a high-quality trailer. It's not. It may be all that his son could afford, and that's fine. We all have to start somewhere. But if you can get out of it, David, for $4,000, I think that would be something really wise to consider. All right, this is an email I received from, excuse me, Darla Sparks. And she said she's considering her first RV and needs my advice. Going back to what I said in the very beginning, this channel is about truth. It's about responsibility. The truth sometimes hurts. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm not. But I am trying to wake people up. This channel is not all about positivity and live your dreams and go for it. You only live once. Those are the people that wake up with a hangover and they go, oh my God, what have I done? So, Darla, I don't want you to wake up with that hangover, but let me read her email. Hi, Mr. Wingman. First time to write you. I'd like some advice. I've been watching your videos for a while and just wanted to say thanks for your honesty and clarity you bring to a confusing industry. I'm recently single for the first time in a long time. I'm thinking about doing something finally just for me. That something might just be selling my home, buying an RV, going full-time for a few years. I've been looking at Class C motorhomes because they seem manageable for a solo traveler like me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what brands are actually dependable and worth considering, especially for someone who's not afraid to drive but isn't a mechanic either. Also, do you think it's smarter to pay cash or finance? Even if I could pay cash, I want to do this right the first time, not just fast. Thanks for what you do. I'll be around your virtual campfire listening. Hope you read my email. Warmly, Darla S. Okay. You ever watch a NASCAR race? Darla, do you watch? Folks, do you watch NASCAR? What does the yellow flag represent in NASCAR? Whoa, caution. There's something going on out there. Slow down. Maintain your pace. Nobody gets out of line. Just let's get the whole thing cleared up. I see too many people like Darla that are intoxicated by the dream that the RVIA and others say, oh man, my God, I love RVing. It's so much fun, and it can be so much fun. But I'm telling you, I can't give you enough information with what you provided to me. What is your time frame, Darla? Are you looking at doing this in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year? Have you ever been RVing before? Have you rented an RV? Do you know someone that has an RV that maybe they'd rent it to you or you could use it? Class C's, there's a lot of them on the market right now. And many of them, especially some of the ones that were built during COVID and subsequent, they have got issues. I want people to buy an RV that they feel comfortable with, that they have had inspected, that a trained, independent, another set of eyes can look at and say, okay, here's the situation. This is what I found. And then again, if you want to move forward with that RV purchase, that's your decision. But I don't know if this is just a whim, like going to Las Vegas, like I said, that metaphor in the beginning, or if it's something that you really, really want. I would encourage you to don't sell your house. Don't do it. That's your nest. That's your life. That's probably your biggest asset in your life. Don't sell it until you've lived a year in an RV by yourself. And you've full-timed and you've gone through all the ups and downs, the mechanical things. Do you have another vehicle you're going to be able to tow around with you? What happens if the RV has to go into the shop? Many of them do. You're not going to get in and out of the shop very quickly with many, many repairs on a motorhome. You're just not. There are campgrounds, dozens, hundreds of campgrounds around, and I promise you there are some near you that you can go and you can check out the RVs that you think are pretty cool. Go find people that have a Class C. See if anybody's a full-time RVer. If they are, ask them questions. Ask them about their RV. Ask them about their dealer. The motorhome industry right now is hurting. The whole RV industry is in a depression, in my view, but the motorhome industry is really hurting. And so these dealers out there may take something in that looks good, but it isn't good. So there are so many things for you to consider. And I know that this is not happy talk. It's not meant to be ugly either. It's meant to be that yellow flag in NASCAR. Hey, everybody, let's slow down. Going back to the phone call earlier, David had mentioned that he felt that they were overcharged at Camping World. I have a 6-page retail installment agreement right here. This is a real one that somebody sent me, and I've redacted all their information. But a real Camping World agreement that I will promise you, there are little parts in here that most people never, ever, ever read until it's too late. Camping World is big for a reason. The man that is the CEO of Camping World is a smart man. He is smart. I believe he is unethical. I believe he uses predatory tactics and ways to manipulate people so he can extract money from you. And he can give as little as he has to as possible. Question, would you like me at some point in the near future maybe to show you this and bring it up on the screen and show you a real life example of somebody that got felt trapped in a Camping World purchase agreement of a used RV? This is a used RV. Camping World added almost 40% to the, well, that motorhome is only this much money. It's only that much money plus 40%. And they had no clue until it was too late. And now what are they going to do to get out of it? Camping World's going to say, hey, you signed it. If you would like me to read this retail installment contract, it's going to be boring, I'm telling you, but I will go over it and I will show you a real life example. I'll show you right where you have to sign on the dotted line. Down here, all that highlighted stuff, I will give you my interpretation of it. The stuff that's highlighted in yellow. And it's not for you. It's for them. It is for Camping World's protection. Camping World's not the only one either. There are other big chain dealers that use these same tactics. I will show you nearly $22,000 worth of unnecessary optional add-ons that Camping World just snuck into the deal. Now, if I were Camping World, I'd say I did not. It's right there in the agreement. And yes, it is. If you would like to see me and dissect this on a future video, let me know. Just say yes. Drop a comment, say yes in the comments down below. I believe that people need to be armed with the truth. The truth is those RV dealers, they're not your friend. The good RV dealers would like to have a relationship with you that extends far beyond just a transaction, but into an owner relationship. They'd like you to come back. And I believe that the dealers that I work with, that I recommend that you contact, give them an opportunity to earn your business, I think they have that mindset. Don't believe them if they're acting like your friend. Yes, they're going to be respectful and nice, but I'm telling you, that big American flag that is out front, and everybody's starting to think about patriotism right now, you know, with Independence Day right around the corner. I love the flag. I love what that flag represents to me. But for others, does it represent the same thing? I think not. I think it represents a marketing tactic, a way that they can dupe people like David and his son, or Darla, and other people that, well, you know what? They've got to be good. They're the biggest in the nation. They are good. They're good at extracting money from you. They're good at getting you to sign these documents, and most of the time, I will bet almost anything that almost nobody reads this. Very, very few people actually read it. Now, if you ask them when they leave, did you read the agreement? Oh, yeah. Can't wait. I'm going to Las Vegas, get married. Woo! No. Yellow flag. It's a NASCAR race. We have to look at it that way. If you don't, you're taking your financial life, maybe your personal life, you're putting it at risk. Going back to the one-night stand thing. These people have got a 20-year note on a piece of junk, a 20-year note. They're old. they're going to have to pay that. I don't know what bank would say that that's legit, but there are banks out there that their business is to loan money. Look how much money I loan, boss. It's all built on this credit fiasco. RVing is a big deal. It can be a great deal. I hope it can be that way for you. But to not understand what you're getting in, to run off and purchase something without doing your due diligence. How long, Darla? You said that you were going to, hang on, let me look at this. You said that you were going to live for a few years. You want to live for a few years. I don't know if you're emotionally ready. This is not a swipe at Darla. Are you emotionally ready for what RV life can mean? Not all the good stuff. Everybody can handle the good stuff. It's what happens when things go south, when things go belly up. It's how you respond to that. Are you able to deal with that? You must choose your dealer wisely. You must. On paying cash versus financing, I suggest you pay cash. I like to live debt-free. I don't want to owe anybody anything. It took me a long time to get in that position. If you have to finance, go to your local credit union or your local bank first. They are the best place that they know you. You have some kind of relationship with them. They want to loan you money and they will have the most reasonable rates. You let them know what you're looking at. You figure out what the rate is, what the payments can be, and you live with that. Oftentimes on these Camping World installments, these agreements, they will tell you one thing and you'll go home. This takes several days, 3 or 4 or 5 days, and you come back and you buy it. And they will adjust the payment on you, and or they'll adjust the term of your loan. They'll maybe lower your payment. We got your lower payment, a little bit higher interest rate, but look, they won't show you it went from 15 to 20 years. These are just some of the things that you need to be aware of when you're buying an RV and you're financing it. Please do your homework. Let me know what you think of today's video. What advice would you give Darla? You know, what are some things that she needs to think about? Another thing, join Girl Camper. They got a Facebook group, huge women. It's no boys allowed, no men allowed. It's just for girl campers. It's awesome. They've got all different kinds of women in there, that full-timers, part-timers, dreamers, people that want to, like you, Darla, that want to buy an RV. Join that group. Those are good people. Ask honest questions. Be skeptical. Be skeptical of everything, everyone, even me. I promise I will do my level best to tell you the truth. I don't get paid a dime more if you buy your RV from one of my trusted dealers. I don't. I do consulting work with them. And I do a lot of phone calls. I spend much of my week on the telephone, calling up customers, asking them how they felt they were treated. Would they recommend the dealer to their friends? How was the final walkthrough? And not everything is perfect. Most of the time it's pretty dang good. But every once in a while, one of my dealers can drop the ball. What do you think I do? Delete? No. I will literally send that to the dealer so they can listen to it. Not that they want to, but they need to. That's the way good people get better. You know, I think of sports a lot. And Tom Brady. How long have I been going on today? Long time. I think of sports. The greatest people, the greatest athletes, the ones that have stood the test of time, the Tom Bradys of the world, they were not afraid to look at their mistakes. They watched game film. They worked at practice just as hard as they do in a game. That's what I think you need to do. You can be a happy camper if you do it right. So drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching today's video from. Maybe share it with somebody that you know. If you have had an experience, good or bad, I'd like to hear from you. Contact info, shoot the QR code that is on the screen, or find that link down below. You'll find out how to get a discount on the shirts that I wear and all different kinds of things. Oh, by the way, and that lawsuit that David referenced in his voicemail, a link to that entire video is also there if you'll click on it down below or shoot the QR code. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, reminding you to be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.